Hi, welcome to Head2Head History 1. Question 1. This man was called a wild boar from the forest in a text that asks one figure to judge your own cause. This figure was given refuge by Frederick III of Saxony. This man called the participants of one uprising he inspired filthy swine, and also burned a copy of the counter-document Exsurge Domine in public. Angered by the actions of Johann Tetzel, he was excommunicated by Leo X at the Diet of Worms after writing a document prompted by the sale of sin-erasing indulgences. For 10 points, name this monk who in 1571 nailed his 95 Theses to the door of Wittenberg Cathedral, starting the Protestant Reformation. Answer: Martin Luther. Question 2. This organization was put out of commission for 12 hours in 1861 after John Wentworth fired each of its employees. It was massively reformed by O.W. Wilson, who was appointed after several of its employees were found to have formed a burgling ring in the Somerdale scandal. This organization was forced to pay out almost $2 million after killing Black Panthers Mark Clark and Fred Hampton in a raid. George Ribicoff gave a speech saying that if George McGovern were elected president, this organization would cease its Gestapo tactics in the street. That statement occurred after it apprehended Pegasus the Immortal and battled with protesters for 8 days. August Spies was hanged after a pipe bomb thrown at members of this organization caused 1886 riots. For 10 points, name this organization involved in the 1986 DNC convention and the Haymarket Square massacre. Answer: the Chicago Police Department. Question 3. A Life magazine cover depicts this man with a huge grin holding up an ear of corn when he visited the farm of Roswell Garst as part of an effort to increase his country's agricultural output. This man disagreed with the capitalistic attitude towards women when shown a dishwasher inside a model room. In addition to confronting Richard Nixon in the kitchen debate, this leader gave the secret speech. This man was quoted in the West as saying, "We will bury you," and he gave a speech at the UN where he banged a shoe against his desk. For 10 points, name this Soviet premier who succeeded Joseph Stalin. Answer: Nikita Khrushchev. Question 4. During this period, different scholars proposed the horizontal strategy of uniting to oppose expansionism and the vertical strategy of bandwagoning. Two great theories of an advisor from this period are given as fixing the standards of weights and measures and treating the people as one under the law. The book compiled by Liu Zhang that names this period presents the views of the school of diplomacy, which flourished during it like a philosophy that preached universal love. The 100 schools of thought blossomed during this period, which chronologically follows the spring and autumn period. It ended when a man who crowned himself Shi Huangdi unified the country. For 10 points, name this fractious period of Chinese history ended by the Qin dynasty. Answer: Warring States period. Question 5. Henry Manning, Thomas Arnold, Chinese Gordon, and this person were Leighton Strachey's four eminent Victorians. This founder of graphical statistics introduced a pie graph in which each wedge has a different radius, called a polar area diagram. This person's work at Scutari, Turkey, led to an article in the Times calling her a ministering angel. This adherent of the miasmatic theory requested that a hospital be assembled in Britain, then shipped to the Dardanelles while serving in the Crimean War. For 10 points, name this Lady of the Lamp and founder of modern nursing. Answer: Florence Nightingale.